Thank you, Dave. Well, whether your body thinks dairy is the devil or nuts are your nemesis, there are some simple food sensitivity swaps you can do to make sure you're eating healthy, balanced meals without throwing your body into bedlam. Joining me this morning with some great food swap tips, we have Nicole Boisvert of Community Natural Foods. Welcome to you.
Good morning.
It's nice, you know, for people who do have food sensitivities to also just feel like you can eat like everybody else and you don't have to make so many exceptions.
Right. I myself, I can't eat gluten or dairy, and it was a whole new adventure, but now there's a lot of different things in my life that are actually really yummy and really interesting.
Okay,
yeah.
So let's look at some substitutions here. Eating gluten-free is easier than it ever has been.
Absolutely. We carry over 2,200 gluten-free items at our store, so makes swapping out quite easy. We have a few examples here today. Of course, we have gluten-free bread. We have some really hearty, healthy gluten-free breads with fiber. A lot of them tend not to have that. We have lots of different crackers, of course, the corn chips, roasted chickpeas. This one I really love is the corn cakes. They're a little bit thinner and crisper than the traditional kind of rice cake you would think of. Really flavorful, so I love those. Also, we have different types of noodles, not only sort of rice noodles and that, but we have seaweed noodles that you can make really delightful salads with. So.
Okay, so plenty of options there if gluten-free diet is something you are following. What's next?
Dairy. Lots of people cannot have dairy, and we have so many alternatives. It's actually really quite fun and exciting. The thing that has revolutionized my world recently is this sort of whipped topping product that's made out of coconut oil. So it has the healthy medium chain fatty acids in it, but it's really fun. You can add it on your desserts, that sort of thing. But of course we have different types of cheese. Some people can really tolerate goat and sheep's cheese instead of the cow's cheese. But then we also, if you're vegan, that sort of thing, we have really great cheeses made out of cashew, which sounds kind of funny, but it's really quite good. And of course this diet cheese here is also vegan, no dairy at all, and it melts really well.
Ah, that's important.
That's important.
Gotta have your grilled cheese sandwiches.
Absolutely.
All right, what's next? We're swapping out nuts here.
Nuts. So nuts is a big thing, especially for kids and schools and that sort of thing. We carry seeds. So seeds are your friends. You can actually get all sorts of different seed butters at our store. For instance, sunflower seeds or pumpkin seeds. So that's really terrific. We also have some treats that don't have nuts as well at our store. So that's a great addition if you're swapping something out in your lunch.
I mean, it's not just about you or your child, it's about other people too and proximity. So you have to be very careful when it comes to that.
Absolutely.
What's next?
I just wanted to mention for egg-free, usually that doesn't necessarily show up in lunch, but it does show up with baking, so muffins and cookies and things like that. We do sell baked goods that you can kind of make at home without eggs, that sort of thing, but you can make your own flax egg. So you can just grind up flax seeds and 1 tablespoon of flax seed, 3 tablespoons of water, and you kind of just let it gel together, and you can replace an egg in baking with that, and it works out really well.
Very quickly, Nicole, I want to make sure that we show these examples here, because for people who might want to get a visual of what sort of replacement meal might look like, a lunch, for instance. So here we have your average lunch, right?
Right, yeah, your typical lunch. These are sort of 3 examples of all allergen-free lunches that you could bring. So the mason jar salads are kind of in right now, so just kind of lettuce at the bottom, but then a quinoa, tabbouleh type salad in there, so you got your protein, your greens, all of that. We sort of use these avocado bowls here, and we mixed a tuna salad, but we used hummus instead of mayonnaise, so you're not having the eggs and that sort of thing.
Hummus is the best invention ever, I think.
Yeah, the garlic really enhances. Yeah. And then the other here is these apple sandwiches with seed butter are actually really tasty, so another option. And one other option we have there is, you know, you can actually purchase some really great salads in that are allergen-free at a lot of local places around where you work, if that's something you want to do as well. So.
Okay, well, they can certainly help you at Community Natural Foods. For more information and locations, head to breakfasttelevision.ca. Nicole, thank you so much for this. Fantastic ideas. And it's all healthy. Jill, you're concentrating on health this morning, too, when it comes to fitness.